Fantasy sports is taking over sports gambling. Platforms like PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, Parlay Play are seeing a ton of traction, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly a step-by-step guide on how you beat PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, and other daily fantasy sports platforms. Now, what makes these platforms so unique, and you have to think about it as a sharp bettor, is these platforms, if you take a look at PrizePicks right here, they don't vary your payouts based on you selecting over or under. So for example, on PrizePicks, any two picks you select, it doesn't matter if you take golf picks, baseball picks, an NHL and a golf pick, doesn't matter at all. Any two picks you select, you're always getting the same payout. You're always getting that same 3x payout on your money if you take overs or unders, regardless of the two picks you select. So the simple strategy to beating these platforms is pretty simple, right? They're not varying your payouts based on you selecting over or under. It doesn't matter if you take over or under. So you just want to find spots where an over or an under is heavily favored. It's really that simple, right? Like PrizePicks, they're not varying your payouts. Underdog, Parlay Play, Thrive, Jock Market, No House Advantage, none of these fantasy platforms vary your payouts based on you selecting over or under. So you just want to find spots where sportsbooks have one side, either the over or the under, really heavily favored. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that with a new sports betting tool. It's called the Oddsjam Fantasy Screen that is changing the game. So let's get into it. So this is the fantasy screen right here. It's super easy to use. So let's say you want PrizePicks, Underdog. All you do is you click to the fantasy platform you want to use that does not. None of these platforms vary your payouts based on you selecting over or under. So you can see PrizePicks right here, right? If we take an under for DeRozan versus an over, it does not change our payout. We're still getting that 3x payout, right? So you just want to find spots where the sports books have an under or an over really heavily favored. So let's say you like Parlay Play. I know this is a little less popular than, PrizePicks, but you can go to Underdog. You can go to any of these platforms, right? So if you take a look at Parlay Play right here, let's go back to it. You can see all you want to do is you want to take these picks in green. And the reason you want to take these picks in green, Valanciunas for the Pelicans, over 11.5 rebounds. This is currently the highest profit margin play. You can add any filters you want. Maybe you don't want to see the NHL or the MLB. But personally, I want to see any profitable picks available, so I don't add any filters. So if I'm looking for plays on Parlay Play, you can see the top play available is Valanciunas over 11.5 rebounds. So all Oddsjam is doing, right, is it's going to PrizePicks, Parlay Play, DraftKings, and it's reading in all these odds, right? You look on PrizePicks, any of these platforms, there's tens of thousands of different lines, right? So Oddsjam is reading in all of these player prop odds from sportsbooks. I mean, literally updating 1 million odds a second to show you these spots where sportsbooks have an over or an under really heavily favored. So for Valanciunas, over 11.5 rebounds, you look at DraftKings, they have the over at minus 130. So if you head over to DraftKings, you're going to see, hey, wow, Valanciunas, his over is heavily favored on the sportsbooks. His over is minus 130. His under is plus 100. So his over is the favored outcome, right? His over is a lot more likely than his under. All the sportsbooks have his over juiced, his over favored. All the bookies are telling you is, hey, the over is the heavily favored outcome. Parlay Play, just like PrizePicks, right? They're not varying your payouts depending on you selecting over or under, right? PrizePicks, they don't vary your payouts based on you selecting over or under. Neither does Parlay Play. So Oddsjam is scanning, literally millions of odds to show you these few rare spots where sportsbooks have an over really heavily favored. And you can currently get Valanciunas over 11.5 rebounds on Parlay Play in all the bookies, just like DraftKings, Oddsjam is looking at data from all the sports books. All the bookies have the over heavily favored. So we're just following the data. 99% of sports bettors trust their gut. They trust their heart, their emotions. That doesn't work. Follow the data, right? All the books have the over favored. That's a great play to include on parlay play. You don't use parlay play? Well, you probably should get it. There's a lot of profitable bets on parlay play, but you can switch over to PrizePicks Underdog any other platform.